Good afternoon, everyone. Are you planning on getting married to the love of your life, but you do not know everything that you need to do administratively and financially? Marriage requires a lot of paperwork, a lot of money, and proper preparation to make the rest of your life enjoyable. First step is to get started with your pre-marriage plans. Pre-marriage plans consist of things such as setting a date. Setting a date is probably the most important thing. You need to let your family know well ahead of time that you are planning to get married here at this time on this date. Next step is to purchase a marriage license. You can purchase a marriage license from a local clerk of court inside a courthouse in your local county. Marriage licenses run anywhere from $30 to $50 depending on the state. You can check this out at your state government or county's website online. Next step is to find a place to conduct the wedding ceremony. This can be in a park, in a church, or in your own backyard, whatever suits you. Next step is to plan and prepare a bridal shower as well as reception. Even though bridal showers and receptions require a lot of money to put into, such as renting a place, purchasing food, and purchasing party favors, it can pay dividends whenever your family and friends bring you gifts for your new house. Next step is to purchase or rent a dress and/or tuxedo, depending on whether you're male or female. I know whenever I got married, I used my Marine Corps dress blues. That way I wouldn't have to spend $200, $300. And the last and probably the most important step to my wife was to purchase a wedding ring. I know my little piece of metal cost about $300, not to mention how much hers cost. Now that you've done all that, let's get married. Second step is to show up at your wedding. Make sure you show up on time. You need to bring your marriage license as well as your wedding rings, because the officiant of your ceremony is going to ultimately sign the marriage license, turning it into a marriage certificate, which is a legal and binding agreement in the state that you got married in. Bring a camera. Bringing a camera is probably one of the second most important things to bring to your wedding, besides the wedding rings and marriage certificate. You always want to have a record and a documentation of your turning point in your life, the day that you said I do. Remember, there's never too many cameras at a wedding. Ensure that the plans for your reception go as planned, such as food, music, etc. Everything that you wanted to be there is going to be there. And last, enjoy yourself. Have fun. It's your day. You may not think that everything is going as planned, but guess what? Your family and friends don't know the difference. There's no set itinerary, or there may be, you never know. So, now that that hard part is over, you've said your I do's, and go enjoy your honeymoon. Finally, when you come back from your honeymoon, the real fun starts. Take your signed marriage license to the courthouse. This is probably the most important part after your post-wedding. This is saying to the court and saying to the rest of the United States government that this man and this woman have joined together in holy matrimony and they are in a legal binding contract. Next step is to purchase or rent an apartment. Depending on the couple, you may already have an apartment. You may have already been living together. But you need to check out the different locations that you're wanting to live in, the space that you're required to have, or space that you need to have, as well as if you're planning to have children. Do you want a house? Do you want an apartment? What suits you? Remember to shop around. One place may seem perfect, but there may be another place 2 blocks down that's even better. Next is to purchase household goods. Hopefully a lot of this has been knocked out by your bridal shower and reception, but you need to budget accordingly what you most need to buy. You don't need a 50-inch LCD plasma television over a washer and dryer. So make sure you think smart and use your head whenever purchasing household goods. You need to change the names on your credit cards, bank accounts, checkbooks, anything. Especially my wife changed her last name to mine. You need to make sure that anything that has her old name on it is switched over to mine. Just the same as we're in the 21st century. If I were to change my name to her last name, I would have to do the same thing. You also probably third, fourth, most importantly, you need to create a will. You can do this at any local courthouse, or for me, I can do it on base at the Judge Advocate General. Create a will naming your wife or your husband as a beneficiary to all of your estate if in such you were to die. Congratulations, you're a step closer to spending the rest of your life with your loved one. In conclusion, there's many things that you need to do to get married. Just remember these 3 things. Remember to research the rules for getting married in the state that you live in. Marriage plans differ from person to person. And be smart, have fun. Congratulations on getting married. I wish the best for you.